today we're gonna move on to a question that I get all the time, and this is, what protein should I buy? Or, should I buy a protein? So here's the thing. If you want to drink your protein via protein powder, it can be a great, easy, convenient way to do so. Nothing wrong with that at all. Whey protein tends to be a very high quality protein. A lot of good to say about that. So if you don't want to get your protein from food necessarily, or from Whole Foods, you can definitely drink it. It's great if you're on the go. So I pretty much am using 3 different metrics to determine my choice for the right whey protein for me, and I'm gonna go quality, protein content, and taste. Okay, so I'm gonna evaluate 3 different proteins here, actually 4 different proteins here. So the first, quality. Manufacturers can cut a lot of corners on whey protein. So if you don't trust the company, you're gonna wanna look for an isolate or a hydroslate, okay? So there's whey protein concentrate, whey protein isolate, whey protein hydroslate. Now, all 3 of those are amazing. They're basically the isolate and the hydroslate is a little bit smaller molecular configuration, and you get a little bit quicker digestion with them. But in the grand scheme of things, all wheys are gonna be very good, rich in leucine and very quality, but a lot of companies will cut the most corners with the whey protein concentrate. So if you don't trust the company, you might wanna go for an isolate, or if you're just looking for a more refined, pure whey, the isolate and the hydroslates are gonna be more pure wheys. All right, so that would be the quality. For protein content, I simply take the amount of protein, say it's 24 grams, divide it by the grams in a serving, which is typically a serving size for protein is 33 grams. Okay, that's a typical scoop is 33 grams, but it depends on the whey. So I'll just take that, divide it, and it will give me a number, and it'll say, okay, of this scoop, that percent of it by weight is actual protein. Because here's the thing, I don't want to drink a lot of my carbs, I don't want to drink a lot of my fats. That's why I'm not a big fan of meal replacement powders. So if I'm going to drink proteins, because I need protein and I don't want the other fillers. Then the second way that I like to determine as far as protein content, you could do it by weight, or you could do it by energy or calories. So what percentage of the total calories per serving are coming from protein? All right. And then third, you got to go with taste. I mean, there's actually one of the proteins we talk about scores the highest in the little test I just mentioned, but I don't care for the taste. So we will start off with PE Science. All right, this is one of the proteins that I take. PE Science has a serving size of 33 grams. Of that 33 grams, 24 of it is protein. So it's 73% protein by weight, if you do the math. And it's 82% protein by calories. So it has 96 calories. Of the total calories of 117, 96 of them are protein. So it is 82% calories, or percent protein by calories, all right? Second is, this is an oldie, been around for a while, the old gold standard, Optimum Nutrition, solid company, been around for a long time. So here, on our gold standard, we have a serving scoop size of 33 grams, okay, the typical 33 grams. And of that 33 grams, 24 of it is protein. So it is the exact same as PE Science, 73% protein by weight, okay? Now by calories, we have 24 grams of protein, okay, which is 96 calories. So we take 96, divide it by 126, which is the total calories per scoop, and we get a number of 76%. So a little bit more fat and carbs in here in compared to the PE Science. All right, and then I have to include this. Now, this isn't really fair to use this test on Beverly UMP, because Beverly UMP is more of a meal replacement shake. Their pure protein would be Muscle Provider. It's an isolate, hydroslate, and concentrate mix. It's an awesome, awesome protein. I just didn't have any to evaluate, so I'm gonna go with UMP, okay? So when we put UMP through this, it comes out to be 63% protein by weight, and actually 63 protein by percentage of calories, okay? And again, this is more of a meal replacement. And then the third or the fourth one that I don't have would be your whey protein it's like the gold standard of them all, but not the gold standard that I just mentioned. And that is going to be your Isopure, okay? Isopure, they come in those glass bottles. You can also get the Isopure zero carb, and you can get that pretty much anywhere that sells protein. And the Isopure scores the highest. It's 78% protein by weight, 91% protein by calories, okay? So I think the remaining 10 calories probably came from artificial sweeteners or something along those lines. But yeah, it's zero carb, zero fat, it's almost all protein. So if you don't really care about taste and you just want to get your protein in without the fat and carbs, the Isopure is going to be the way to go.